July 18th, 2024. Yesterday, on the 17th, I went to the Minute Clinic on North Main for their ear infection in my glands being tight. I had him feel the back of my head. I told him I got dumped at the refrigerator. I had migraines for 3 years. He's like, I bet you did. He said, you're lucky it didn't kill you. As far as your skull's crushed in, you're lucky it didn't kill you. That's why I stutter when I get upset. Yesterday, I went to go to Belden outside LensCrafters. 2 women walk out of the mall. We found out how the minister acted. Everybody feels bad. You should. How dare you harass a rape victim and a human trafficking victim that a drug dealer did all this. Okay? Went to Bob Evans on 62 later. Some guy was in there. He was bitching. He said, I found out some guy said she was insane. He said, and he's having all these people do harass her and do all those things to her. It's disgusting. Well, of course it's disgusting. You got to think, somebody who is really insane, they can't process right. You have them raped, tortured, drugged, beat, skull crushed in, almost shot driving. It's horrifying for a normal person, and somebody that can't process right to harm them and violate them like that is sick and disgusting. I told you, I watched Criminal Minds once. This guy would wait outside mental hospitals, wait for people to be released on home care, and he'd wait till they're alone for a minute and kill them. He hunted insane people. They're the most vulnerable people because they can't fight back because they can't process right. It's sick. It's mentally sick. And then that guy and Bob Evans was complaining. Well, someone said she was insane, so they didn't help her. Where's the proof? Seriously. Where's the court order for the judge to take my rights away? Where's the guardian, the social worker? Where am I on Social Security? I'm not. I wouldn't be allowed to drive a car. Get how ridiculous his scenario is? Just like the fake sodium pentothal reports where they're date rape drug amnesia drugging me. I'll tell you what, if the local law enforcement is afraid to arrest him with his complete confession that he did everything, turn him over to the CIA. They'll have that bitch singing like a canary in 30 minutes. They'll say, we want that number you said you called to order those men to come here. Oh, she's a faker. They'll be, shut up, bitch, and punch him in the face. Want that fucking number. Oh, she's mean to people. Shut up, bitch. I want that number. Oh, we already heard about that medical malpractice before. Boom, give me that number. That's about how it is, because they don't want his pathetic baby-waby excuses for harming people. They want the Iraqi terrorist's number. He can't make up an excuse to harm people. It's so pathetic, it's ridiculous. There's no excuse for harming anybody, except for in self-defense. There is no excuse for harming people. He works in a terrorist group, killing and selling people. He works for the Iraqi terrorists. The U.S. military, Iraqi translator, went into the dark web, malware, Fentanyl King, an Iraqi terrorist on U.S. soil, killing U.S. women and children. That's who he called. For we all work for the king from Texas. We are his men. He sent us here to help. It's us doing it. Dave hired us. He's a drug lord. He's a fentanyl king. He has a fentanyl king's number. What do they care? The number. He can't make up an excuse to harm somebody because there's no damn excuse to harm anybody for any reason or exploit them. Do you realize? See, that's where the whole thing of it is. The whole thing of it is. I'm not on Social Security. There's no court order taking my rights away. And do you know, even the people that are insane, they have nice people like me come in and take care of them. Make sure they take their meds, they eat, they're clean. I take care of people. They have rights not to be harmed. They have rights to religion. They have rights for everything. They have the same rights you and everyone else has. They have a right to privacy. See what I mean? And even on the scenario, if you were listed and saying you did have a guardian, that doctor could not talk to Dave. They couldn't talk to, let's see, a minister, a drug dealer of all things, and church people about your care. HIPAA violations. Where they said they had some guy impersonate a doctor. They had to have. Because no real doctor could ever talk to him without going to jail. And then the doctors that harmed me, made my brain swell up, seizures, lied I had brain tumors, caused the side effects of it, lied I had epilepsy, caused the seizures, caused many heart attacks, damaged my heart, enlarged my heart valves, put it into many heart attacks. They would be 70 to 80 years old. The young doctor that told on him was, 30, 35? She would be in her late 50s. But the ones that harm me would be in their 70s to 80s. My medical records would have been destroyed. And they're retired. And out of at least 600,000 people they'd seen over their career or more, would they even remember me from 22 years ago? No. I was just a number they were ripping off. Do you know, I got to the point I couldn't hardly see from the brain swelling. I went into an eye doctor. They said, you even have crystals forming in your eyes. My mom made fun of me. You got diamonds in your eyes, Karen? I was months from death. That's where a year later, when I got all the way well, I told Dave, I said, it's still phenomenal being able to see. They almost killed me. And it's documented medical malpractice, documented medication errors. They were falsely diagnosing me, ripping me off, wanting to do unnecessary surgery. They wanted to remove my pituitary gland, a healthy gland. And another doctor told them that all that medicine was making me sick, and they were falsely diagnosing me, ripping my insurance off. The Golden Ticket Insurance Company, they could drain like a checking account, getting kickbacks from drug companies from $200 to $1,000. They were known for lying, falsely diagnosing people, getting kickbacks. And I wasn't the only one, and I wasn't the first one they did it to. Turn them out of the state to pull their license, and get an attorney and sue him. If Strange wouldn't have pushed Danny to suicide, I would have been a millionaire. They almost killed me. I was months from death. If that doctor wouldn't have came forward that they were just ripping me off, I would have died. So do you have to claim fraud? No. It was them making me sick. They almost fucking killed me. Do you know there's a page on Google this year? A whole list of doctors have went to jail for that. They're still doing it. They even put a 71-year-old in jail. Went back and got him. Because you can't say something's wrong with someone. And another doctor say it's fraud. And they're making you sick. And they're making you so sick you're almost dying. and they pull you off the medicine, you're fine. That's fraud, negligence, attempted murder. Like they said, it took another doctor to tell them. There's no way they didn't know they weren't killing her. With her whole body swelling up and everything shut down, there's no way they didn't know they weren't killing me. And they wanted to do brain surgery. Think about that. That's disgusting, using your trade for the almighty buck. But you got to think, they were in their 50s. What was it, a retirement plan? Just rip as many people off as you can before you retire. You got to think, I was on like 18 medicines. Take $200 to $1,000 times 18 per month, and I'm not the only one. Retirement plan. The brain surgery alone was $500,000 to $1 million. Good thing I didn't have it done. If she wouldn't have told, I would have been dead in a few months. It's documented fraud. Police have already even documented it. It was medical malpractice and medication errors. Those doctors were lying, just ripping me off. All my family physicians, Dr. Eli, agreed and got me off the medicine. Over 9 months, I learned to walk again. Within 2 months, the seizures stopped, the heart attack stops. My heart's still damaged, valves enlarged, and it flutters. And it took me 9 months to learn to walk again. Thyroid, adrenal gland started working again. Think of that. It was all chemically shut down. They better thank God I never sued them. If Strange wouldn't have pushed Danny to suicide, we were already waiting for me to get strong enough to sit in a courtroom. Because it's proven it's medical malpractice when you get off the medication and you get well. And you live a normal, healthy life, that they caused all that. It's proven when you get well. I'm going to upload this.